Goeienaand, good evening fellow South Africans and citizens of the world. And this is a shout out to Martin, who sent me an email with a very interesting commentary about common sense. And it's worth reciting because we often talk about logic, and logic and common sense are very closely aligned. So, let's hear what he had to say. Today we mourn the passing of a beloved old friend, Common Sense, who has been with us for many years. No one knows for sure how old she was, since her birth records were lost long ago in the bureaucratic red tape. She will be remembered as having cultivated such valuable lessons as knowing when to come out of the rain, why the early bird always catches the worm. Life isn't always fair, and maybe it was my fault. Common sense lived by simple, sound financial policies. Don't spend more than you can earn, and reliable strategies. Adults, not children, are in charge, like unfortunately is the situation in South African politics today. Her health began to deteriorate rapidly when well-intentioned but overbearing regulations were set in place. Reports of a six-year-old boy charged with sexual harassment for kissing a classmate, teens suspended from school for using mouthwash after lunch, and a teacher fired for reprimanding an unruly student only worsened her condition. Common sense lost ground when parents attacked teachers for doing their job that they themselves had failed to do in disciplining their unruly children. It declined further when schools were required to get parental consent to administer sun lotion or an aspirin to a student, but could not inform parents when a student became pregnant and wanted to have an abortion. Common sense lost the will to live as the churches became businesses and criminals received better treatment than their victims. Common sense took a beating when you couldn't defend yourself from a burglar in your own home, and the burglar could sue you for assault. Common sense went into cardiac arrest when members of a political party openly preached genocide and death to another race, purely based on their skin color, and justice turned a blind eye. Common sense finally gave up the will to live after a woman failed to realize that a steaming cup of coffee was hot. She spilled a little in her lap and was promptly awarded a huge settlement. Common sense was preceded in death by her father, integrity, by her mother, truth and trust, by her husband, discretion, by her daughters, responsibility and accountability, and by her son, reason. She is survived by his 5 stepsisters. I know my rights. I want it now. Someone else is to blame, I'm a victim, and pay me for doing nothing. Not many attended the funeral of Common Sense because so few realized that she was gone. Well, I think that's a wonderful parody on what's happening, not necessarily just in South Africa, but in other parts of the world as well. All right, guys, please remember to subscribe to be kept informed. Ring the bell for the updates. Please like this video. Please share this video. And above all, stay safe. Bye for now.